Hey guys, it is Mark Coe for the 27th of February. I just wanted to check in. It's the end of the month and let everybody know we are doing a webinar tomorrow, and I hope you guys can join us. So make sure and check your inboxes there. But you will see us having a webinar tomorrow afternoon. That's Thursday. So I hope you're able to join us. What I wanted to look at today in the markets are a little, I would say, a little more tame here. There are going to be days like this where you find a little more sideways activity or a little more sideways trading. And I think it's important to understand in your trading what it is your focuses are. Are you focused on the idea that I'm going to come in on a daily basis and try and take a few ticks out of a market multiple times a day? Are you focused on more of, a weekly look and say, hey, I'm going to be able to capture one or two moves a week across a few markets, and really understand and define what kind of trader you are. I think there are opportunities for multiple types of traders to grab money, but it's really important to understand and focus on this is what I do, this is what I am in terms of a market. When you look at a market like this, I have euro dollar highlighted here. When you look at a market like euro dollar and say to yourself, wow, there's multiple days of just sideways trading inside of that. Well, you have to think about it. There are opportunities to trade bottom and top edges. It's all very non-directional. But ultimately, this market's able to move a little bit higher, and there's just not a lot in there. In terms of thinking I'm going to grab it over the course of a week, well, then all of a sudden it becomes a little bit of a different picture because, as we know and all of our subscribers know, we've been highlighted towards the buy the dip mentality, been really focused on bottom edges in euro. And so it's, again, I think it's important to look at it from a standpoint of, am I trading a market that has some volatility? Am I trading a market that has less than, adequate volatility? But the biggest idea, and what I always stress, is, am I dealing against a zone? Do I have a big picture zone? Let's look at euro dollar here. Let's just talk about zones. Well, what do I have here? I have a consolidation going back to last February 19th, so what, a week ago, 8 days ago? Break out of that consolidation. So it creates a top edge zone. And again, short-term stuff, not untradeable, but short-term. We're always thinking and always trying to focus on where has the market reacted from. Well, yesterday the market reacted right from this 1403 area. And where did it react? All of 30 points lower? Great. The next reaction to that same spot gave me the equal movement. So what that means is that if I'm a seller at that same 1403 level, the market already showed me this move. It wasn't massive. It was 30 ticks. But look what it did. Trades 03 back to 73. I mean, that's 30 ticks for all of about 6 ticks risk. And that's what you have to constantly be thinking at is, what is my risk? What is my reward? How often do I see that scenario? How do I get involved in it? I'm not here trying to point at one little trade and say this is the end all be all. It's about putting yourself in a position to experience the upside while also maintaining very controlled downside risk. In this example, your downside risk is contained to that box, that zone that the market's already put in. So that's what you want to be thinking about. Those are some of the topics we're going to cover in the session tomorrow. Again, it's about who's controlling it at what level. How do the levels work for you? How can I get positioned? How do I want to be positioned? Do I want to be long? Do I want to be short? Just because a euro market reacts off of a 1400 and comes back 30 ticks, that may not be the position you want to be in, right? It may be that you want to be positioned long. Well, that's great. If I want to be positioned long, how do I get positioned long? Show me an edge. Show me a level that I can deal at, right? And that's what it's really about. So can you do that consistently? So I hope you guys join us tomorrow, Thursday, for the session, and we'll chat with you soon, guys. Cheers. Have a good one.